channel. So we're going to do Nicki Minaj's weekly as of July 13th, 2022. So let's get into it. Let's start with some situation oracles to see what is going on with Nicki. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, angels, ascended masters. Give us the energy as it relates to Nicki Minaj as of July 13th, 2022. I definitely feel like Nicki is on cloud nine. I feel like she's in great spirits and great energy, but I also feel like she's super focused right now. I also feel and get the sense that it's really important for her to kind of just continue to be on this wave that she's on. You know, she's done these tours that's really helped to increase her presence. You know what I'm saying? Keep her trending, keep her name in people's mouths, you know what I'm saying? So it's really important for her to kind of continue to ride this momentum and continue to ride this wave, especially as she starts to prepare for her album and especially as she starts to prepare for the release of her documentary. I see a lot of things happening for Nicki in the month of August, as well as a lot of things happening in the months of November and December for her. All right, so Spirit, show us situations surrounding Nicki Minaj. Thank you so much. What are the situations, Spirit, surrounding Nicki Minaj? Ooh. Oh, Lord, we got the anxiety card coming out. Maybe there is some anxiety as she starts to prepare for the release of some of her new in Denver, some of her new projects as well. We have the pretending card here as well. I don't know. I kind of see this as energies that are outside of her. I don't feel like Nicki as in any way is pretending or being fake at all. I feel like there could be some people around her. And I kind of said this in the last reading that, what did I say? There was someone that, what was it? The Not You Too or something like that. So, you know, it just, I feel like it's going to kind of be, I'm seeing dominoes. So there could be a domino effect of more people who kind of pretend to fuck with Nicki, but really don't. And some of that could be coming to light the more she continues to grow and glow into who she's becoming. And as she kind of like, I want to kind of say like, Nicki is kind of nearing, I don't want to, I'm just going to say it. I feel like Nicki is kind of nearing a finale or like a finish to who she is as an artist and as an entertainer. I kind of feel like the finale of that is slowly starting to come to an end, but that doesn't mean we won't hear more from Nicki, okay? I see Nicki doing a lot of things. Trending for a lot of business opportunities. I also see Nicki doing some sort of movie or being in some sort of reoccurring role or some reoccurring guest appearance. I see her in a movie. I see her on TV. Like, I see her on a TV screen. And I also see her in almost more of, I see her in a couple ways. I see her kind of in her role and her appearance, how she is now, but I also see her more of in a softer way, in a softer Nicki, more of maybe like a mother Nicki, kind of like the godmother energy that I was saying before, where you'll see like a softer side to Nicki where it's like, dang, I didn't even know like she could act like that, or I didn't even know Nicki was like that. I feel like we're gonna see just a whole different side of who she is as she explores other avenues of art and entertainment, okay? Spirit, show us some more situations around Nicki Minaj. Entrapment. Look, I feel like we got this card before for her. I can't remember for sure, but we got the entrapment card. And look, we know that she addressed those pregnancy rumors. I did hear something about that where she kind of like joked it off like, I'm just fat. Wait, I feel like she said she was pregnant first, then joked it off to say that she was fat. But listen, Nicki is about to have a baby soon, okay? That much I do know. Now, I don't know. A part of me does feel, because here's the thing. This is one thing I've noticed through entertainment and celebrity news and stuff like that. When you start talking about someone being pregnant, 9 times out of 10, at some point, they end up pregnant within like the year or so later after you start talking about them. Oftentimes I've seen so many occasions. I can't really say for sure who off the top of my head, but I've seen it. Even with Rihanna, same thing with Rihanna. People were talking about her being pregnant. People were talking about Miracle Watts being pregnant as well, and sure enough, she was knocked up. Like, when you start talking about that, I feel like there is almost this energy, or this feeling of pregnancy that maybe even Nicki is experiencing or Nicki is considering. Okay, I don't know. This heartstring in this card almost makes me wonder: was she with child at some point, and things did not exactly go as planned? Did she possibly lose a child? Okay, did something like that happen? Like, she joked it off, and I know Nicki is funny. Um, but a part of me just wondered, could that have been because of a pregnancy that did not last the full term? Okay, I don't know if that's anything we'll ever hear about, or if this is actually something that happens, but I do feel like pregnancy and another child is on Nicki's spirit. Okay, it definitely is something that she's thinking about. It's something that she wants for herself. And I also know that I feel like a couple months ago I spoke to her possibly having a baby in April of next year, or like, I don't know if it's next year or maybe 2 years from now, but I feel like the number 4 is significant for her, not only for the simple fact that she would now be a family of 4, but just the simple fact that the 4 means something. Okay, and we also know the number 4 to be a number of protection. All right, so that in some ways could speak to the fact that it could be waiting for the right time, that divine timing, to actually have and bear a child. Okay, Spirit, give me one more situation oracle for Nicki. Thank you so much. And last but not least, ooh, we have threatened, embarrassed appearances. This is different. I ain't never pulled this card. I don't think ever. Um. Okay. Honestly, this could possibly indicate the fact that Nicki could be maybe making more appearances, and there could be energy where people are just going to be feeling a little threatened by some of these appearances that she's doing. Okay, and we see that she out here touring, doing her thing, having fun with certain people, other celebrities and stuff like that. So maybe certain people are feeling threatened or feeling some sort of way about her making these appearances. Like I said, I just, even this pretending card, like, I don't know if this to me is almost like outer energies that Nicki is almost trying to avoid, that is trying to like come on her. All of this, honestly, the anxiety, the fakeness, we're gonna slap a pregnancy rumor on there. Oh, we're gonna, threaten you because you making this appearance, or you're doing that. Like, this is outside energy trying to like mess with her. Spirit, show us the outcome of this energy. I'm gonna just pull an oracle and see. Spirit, show us the outcome of this energy, of these situations as it relates to a Nicki Minaj. Thank you so much. Passion and pleasure. Okay, so her main focus right now is passion and pleasure, and that's her creativity, her music, savoring her life, turning things up a notch. Okay, turning the heat up, focusing on the things that bring her happiness, focusing on the warmth, the joy of life. Like, there's really nothing that can kind of take away where Nicki is headed and where she's going. Honestly, it really don't matter what anyone has to say. There also could be, honestly, I don't know why, this also had me thinking about that woman who came on the reel about her husband. Maybe this is something with her as well, with this appearances or embarrassed. Maybe she's embarrassed. Like, listen, I want to be very sensitive when I say this, when we talk about like sexual assault and stuff like that. But that woman going on the real was never okay to me. It never felt right. Okay. The real is a gossip channel, like a show, like, you know, it to me, that entire situation of her deciding to go on the real did not prove any authenticity, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Okay. And it honestly felt like a money grab. And maybe this is some of that energy. Maybe she's feeling a little embarrassed about doing that. Listen, things are coming around full circle in this whole collective energy. All right. And I don't know. Maybe there's something with that woman where she could be feeling threatened, or God, I hope she don't make another appearance. I really don't. Honestly, I don't want to say she should apologize, but honestly, she should have never got on the real. And that's another reason why the real ended, was probably because of some of that. Because that was just, it was just not okay. All right, so that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to offend and upset anyone when I say that, but I just feel like it was low, and it was not something that this woman should have done to prove whatever her situation was. The real was not the place for her to do that. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. Okay, so matter of fact, let me go ahead and clear this out. I want to ask now, Spirit, show us the vibes surrounding Nicki's music. Thank you so much. Show us the energy and vibes. Whoops. All right, so we got the 10 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. Spirit, show us some more. Give us the vibes around Nicki's new music. The Hermit energy. Got the Hermit here in reverse. Spirit, one more time. One more card. I feel like the vibes of the album, I feel like it's nearing completion if it isn't already. I feel like there may have been some challenges or last minute hiccups with some of the energy. But I feel like it's nearing completion. I feel like also with this Hermit energy that there's going to be some things that Nicki is going to kind of address that are like coming to the surface. Again, I also feel like I said something about August before. I feel like I said this in the beginning of the reading, but I feel like there's significant things that are going to be happening surrounding her music or just Nicki in general in Leo season, okay? And the Queen of Wands is really confirming that just for me. But this could also be things that are happening in Sagittarius season as well, okay? And I feel like I did say that. I said August and November and December. So I feel like August is going to be relevant, and I also feel like December is going to be relevant for Nicki. And we know her to be this Queen of Wands energy, okay? I feel like the vibes are definitely going to come full circle, kind of what I was saying before. Where emotionally it's going to be more of a fulfilling album for her to kind of just be herself and to showcase how she was able to like hold things down and be this rap artist and be this entertainer for as long as she has, okay? What is this, over a decade in the game? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a lot of heartfelt moments, memories, experiences maybe that she talks about, that she writes about. I feel like there's also her speaking to some of the challenges and maybe the competition that she had to endure through her journey as well. Maybe this spills almost over into maybe some of the documentary as well, but I do want to do a separate reading that more so focuses on what we can anticipate with the documentary. But I do feel like this album definitely is going to be, I don't want to say like emotional to her, but it's like an emotional fulfillment that she's been able to present this album in such a creative way, and showcase this piece of art in a way that's so true to who she is as a woman right now. Okay, I feel like that is really important for her to showcase who she is right now, but also to kind of show like a full circle moment of where she started and now look where this is where I am. Okay, is this her fifth album? Okay, because maybe that could be another reason why this Five of Wands is here. And again, we know Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries, so again, there could be something in Leo season and Sag season that is relevant with this Five of Wands here. And we know 5 to be a number of change, okay? Where change is happening, things are shifting in a favorable way, all right? The Hermit energy, like I said, whatever she's coming out of this energy, and I'm hearing, I feel like I hear this a lot when I do Nicki, but I'm hearing that I don't know if this is Lil Wayne, but I'm pretty sure this is that I'm hearing let the beat build. So maybe there's something with that song, maybe there's something with let the beat build, or maybe this is just saying she's gonna kind of like, similar to what I was saying before, it's kind of like she has to start to kind of build the momentum, build in the flow. Like she has to come out of this hermit energy basically when it, especially as it relates to her music and the documentary. It's kind of like, it's almost like now is the time to start to bring these things forward, start to really present them. However, like I'm feeling two different energies here. I'm feeling her music and I'm also feeling her documentary. So I feel like those are two very important projects for her right now, amongst some other things. But I feel like maybe there's a little bit of perfectionism, because we know the Hermit card is the card of Virgo. So there could be a little bit of perfectionism and just perfecting certain elements or sequences or lyrics or beats in the final touches of the album and in the final touches of the documentary that are really important to Nicki right now. And if it doesn't feel right, I feel like she's not going to really execute on that. It has to feel 100%. You know what I'm saying? She has to be like, okay, this is it. I feel confident in this. I feel like this is a good wrap up to who I am. Like, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to showcase this. So I feel like she's definitely in those final stages, but I feel like she's still trying to perfect certain things, maybe even perfect certain artists if she has other artists that she's collabing with, but she's trying to just be sure that, I'm hearing like she also wants to make sure she doesn't have her hands in too many baskets right now, but while still trying to maintain the things that she's trying to achieve right now, okay? Let me see how we are on time. All right, I'm going to just wrap up with that, all right, because this is just what we have for this week. I will be dropping another video more so tailored into her documentary, because I really do want to just know. I already have some messages that have come through about the documentary. One thing I will say is that I'm pretty sure her husband will be in that documentary, and I'm pretty sure that we'll see kind of just more of who he is. I want to say that he is very he's just super chill, and to some people they may not see that or understand that, but he's just super chill, super go with the flow. He more so just loves to see Nicki shine, and whatever he can do to see her shine and to be there for her, that's just who he's gonna be. I feel like a lot of people really judge this man. I'm gonna just say it. They really do judge this man, but y'all gotta understand that this is the man who Nicki loves. You know, let's think of some of the men that she had before. Like, them men ain't nothing like the man she has now, and that says something, okay? That says a lot. And at a certain point, when you get to a certain age, you gotta kind of have to like see these things and understand these things. And, you know, people be coming at her like, oh, he's not for her. Why? Why is he not for her? Like, I really need a clear answer of why this man is not for Nicki. Because he has some issues in the past? We all got past issues. so no one's gonna choose none of us because we have past issues. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all gotta really think about that when it comes to Nicki. Like, everyone has a past. None of us are perfect, but that's still the person that she chose, and good for her. Okay, she has someone that she's happy with. She has someone that she is protected under. She has someone who cares for her. So we should all, especially as black women, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, we got to look up to Nicki, but at a certain point, you got to look up to somebody if you want to step into that role as a wife and then as a mother, okay? And you got to know that constantly putting that energy of like, oh, she shouldn't be with him and he's going to ruin her. How is he ruining her? She's still flourishing. She's probably flourishing the most that she ever has, probably because she needed him to do that. He is helping her through this, and I also feel like we're going to see more of that in the documentary. How much he really does support her and pour into her in ways that y'all were like, oh, I didn't know he was like that. Yeah, y'all didn't know. Okay? So let's see. What does Nicki want us to know? Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the last message of this evening as it relates to Nicki Minaj or Nicki Minaj? Let's do one more. Thank you so much. Ooh, that wanted to come out, but it didn't. Look, we got the Radical Rebirth, y'all. Look, and the number 5. I'm pretty sure this is Nicki's 5th album. I can't remember if it's 4th or 5th, but I feel like it's number 5. But listen, look, a Radical Rebirth. This is definitely... oh my gosh, this is definitely what we're going to see in her album. Just how she's transformed into just this amazing artist and entertainer. Like, I love this. I love this. And I feel like this is also a message for all of us right now. We're also in this full moon in Capricorn. So I feel like all of us are kind of in a little bit of a rebirth stage for our own reasons right now. Okay. So let's see what this Radical Rebirth card is all about. All right. The element for this card is air energy. Okay. So it basically says that our guidance message is, yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Okay. It says our embodiment message is to dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up things that aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make choices and decisions. And oh my goodness, I can't even talk. The goddess declaration is still I rise. Okay, the goddess declaration, y'all, is still I rise. And honestly, I feel like this speaks a lot to Nicki, okay? Especially this need to make a comeback again and again. Like, you know, we all kind of feel that way in our own sense. Like, can we do this? You know, you might change your mind about this. Like, I want to do this, but now I want to do that. Like, you can do it as many times as you want, because this is what the card is saying. This is a radical rebirth. You know, you're going to change, because transition and change is just a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Things don't always have to stay the same. And it's okay if they don't always stay the same, okay? Because new opportunities will present themselves. New love will present themselves, okay? This card is also saying stop waiting to be ready. Just make the choices and decisions now. And I think that this is what I was saying before. With Nicki, there is a little bit of just like, I know she is saying to herself in some sort of way, am I really ready for this? Okay. Am I really ready to showcase the side of myself? You know, showcase the side of my life, share this with the world. Like, I'm putting myself in a very vulnerable state with this 10 of Cups. Okay. And of course, by doing this, there are going to be some people who have something to say, you know, have something that they're going to want to do as it relates to, you know, Nicki just showcasing herself in this different light. You know, there's going to be haters everywhere with this 5 of Wands here. people aren't going to like it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because this card is reminding us that yes, we can. Okay, and we can start over and be reborn as many times as we want. Okay, because we're always going to rise. Okay, we're always going to rise above the occasion. We're always going to rise above the hate. We're always going to rise above the struggle. We're always going to rise no matter what, as long as we take the action and make the choices now. Okay, so I feel like now is the time. And I really feel like I said, Nicki is definitely in the prime time. Like, she's in a good flow, in a good position, in a good place. And I feel like the next 6 months are really going to pick up and position her in such a great place. So I can't wait to see what's next. Let me know what you guys think and how you feel about this reading and this energy. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.